What's up, guys? This is Matt. That's Dan. The guy next to him is Opie. The guy next to him is Tim. You're watching Game Punch Weekly for the week of January 17th. We're going to talk about a couple things since we are recording this a day late, but we wanted to talk about The Division because last week there was a brand new trailer released, and it just kind of got us all pumped up. I don't really know that it showed anything new, but we started really reading a lot of stuff and watching a lot of stuff, so we just kind of thought we'd come here and we talk a little bit about, are we excited, are we not excited, what things look cool, what things don't. I will say that the PC beta is confirmed for Friday, January 29th. That's PC and PS4, and Xbox One is on the 28th, so we are counting down for that. So I don't know, where do you even want to start? Is everybody excited for this at all, besides me?
Of course.
No, of course we're excited about it. We're all pumped about it.
Yep.
I have it pre-ordered, ready to roll. I think I'm more excited because I already pre-ordered mine. How about you, Matt?
You
didn't do that. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
excited now.
Yeah. Who wins that fight? That would be me.
Listen, I didn't pre-order, but I did the $10 Humble Bundle, the Tom Clancy Humble Bundle that got me the beta. So, yeah.
You backdoored your way into it.
That's right. I paid my way in. I did sign up a long time ago.
There are 3 games I'm waiting for this year, and Division was one of them. Overwatch and No Man's Sky are the other 2. And so I am super excited about it, even though I'm about to yawn, which is terrible. I'm very pumped about it.
We're recording this very late at night.
This game's going to be really super excited. No, it'll be good. There's a lot of questions about what's going to be in it and how it's going to play out with the multiplayer and whatnot, but I'm super excited about it. It's smaller than what everybody thought. They thought they were going to get all of New York, but they're not.
It's just Manhattan, right?
Yeah, you still get 30 levels, and I guess there's still plenty of missions to do. There's 10 main missions that you'll go on, and then all kinds of side quests and everything else for exploration. Get to level 30 is the max.
For now. I mean, there's going to be free...
They've already said there'll be free updates.
Free updates and paid DLC. So, yeah, I didn't expect... I don't want to say I didn't expect a lot, but I didn't expect everything at the first release. I mean, I thought that there would be a meaty game, and then there would be DLC. This is the perfect kind of game for DLC. You open up new areas of the map, or new missions, or new levels, and that kind of stuff. Well, I don't want to say classes because there's no classes. It's a classless is what they've been saying.
But you can flip on the fly what your abilities are at any time, change up what you want to use. You also get 2 primary weapons and a secondary gun, so you're able to kind of build different situations off of each of those as you play through as well. So it gives you lots of versatility. You're not stuck, but you do have healing classes and you do have tanking classes, like the little turret that you can set that fires are supposed to cause aggro to come towards it, or the big shields that tanks can hold. Healers have like grenades that they'll toss in a specific area. They can kind of do a web, and then one of their special ones is the satellite, where it heals everybody up in the group.
Sounds cool.
So you can switch it up as much as you want. You don't have to be a healer all the time. You don't have to be DPS all the time.
Which is awesome. I love those kinds of games where you can, like, I guess like the anti-World of Warcraft, where you're not stuck. You don't have to choose right up front, like Skyrim. You can pick whatever you want, whenever you want, as long as you stick with it and level it up. But you can do whatever. You're not limited to one thing. And there's going to be character creation. You can create multiple characters if you want to experiment with different things, which I actually wasn't sure. I thought there would be some level of character creation, but I didn't know if you'd be able to do multiples. But I watched the video today confirming that.
Yeah, you'll get to the game will level its difficulty to you depending on how many are in your party to go out. You can have a party of up to 4 when you go out into the world. I still don't know how they're doing the online versus instanced areas. So my guess is when you're in the strongholds around town or the safe houses, you can meet people, team up, and then when you go out, it's instanced to you and your team, and you won't run into people.
Right.
But I keep seeing videos of people running into people in the open world, so I don't know how that's going to work. I still am confused by that.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was going to ask, is even though it's a 4-player team, will we all be able to just travel in the same areas and not really, help each other out, or just, like 4 of us are on a mission and 2 of us have already done that mission, so the people who haven't done the mission hops in the group, and then we all go to this area and kind of everybody kind of shoot
Yeah,
sees the bad
you-
guys.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it. I think as long as you're in the party and somebody's on that mission or whatever, that you'll be able to do it. I mean, Destiny has respawning characters all the time. So if you do Destiny, Destiny has a main hub, which is the main city, and then you go out to the planets and fight, but you can still see people running around. When you get to certain points and on like the actual main missions, you'll go deeper into tunnels and things like that kind of get away from the groups, and it kind of starts instancing that area to you. And Bryce and Josh are both higher level than me. They're in their 30-somethings. I think 40 probably now. I think is the max you can get with gear. But they can run all the missions I was doing at my level at 10.
So it brings them
kill,
down?
They can kill, and they can just wipe out everything, and I just get it completed. So as long as they're
So it's like playing Diablo with you. You're like, oh, let me just run in here and clear everything out, and you get all the loot.
Yeah, but that's the point. I want them to carry me through so I can get to the higher level stuff and play with them in the higher level things. I don't care about the leveling part of that. So that's, I think, how the Division will do too. It'll be where you can go in and do the quests again. And it may do like Destiny 2, where people are out running around, but once you get into a focused mission, you kind of don't see anybody but your team.
Well, yeah, I mean, you will. So we will be able to party up together. There's the Dark Zone, which is in the middle of the city, and that's the PvP area. So that's where you'll meet up with a bunch of people. Dan, I think you're right about the headquarters and stuff, the bases and the towns. That's where you'll meet other players.
Not the one you create. I think it's just the safe houses in each of the districts.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing that I was a little confused with is how it's going to keep everybody together if you guys are farther in the game than me. Is it based on the party leader? Like if I jump in your party, we do your quests, or if you jump in mine, you do the ones that I'm in. I don't know. I just don't know how it's going to keep everybody synced up. That's the only thing I'm confused about.
The only game that you can compare this to is Destiny.
Right.
That's it. There's no other game like it. In Destiny, it doesn't matter who's the party leader. As long as I have quests in this zone, I'll get them completed even if Josh and Bryce ran it with me. They'll kill everything because they're high level, but I'll get completion of the quest, and it doesn't change. It's not like I had to start the mission, then invite them into my group, then take them, and then they're all on my missions with me. So it just comes down to whatever mission you want to go do, you can complete. Whoever has
what about
one.
this? Well, maybe this explains what I was asking earlier. If there's 4 of us in a party and we're running around the map killing stuff, can 2 of us, let's say for example, James or Dave, that's not in our party, run alongside us, and if we happen to get loot,
No,
okay,
no, I don't think so.
No, it's 4. It's limited to 4 when you're not in one of those public areas, as far as I know.
okay.
But see, that's where I'm confused. You say that, but then I see him running into people on the outskirts of towns in videos. Even the last video you sent, he was sitting there talking about how you're walking around and there was somebody walking down the street towards him. That wasn't in his party. So how is that guy out in the open world with you? And then why couldn't James and Dave run beside us as we were doing something and then jump into our party and switch people in and out? So
Or just the
it's
fact that
confusing on how they're doing it. I'm not for sure. So the beta is going to be real interesting to see how they actually do it.
We'll learn at the beta.
like group or no group, can we run 6 people deep into an area and just grind an area of mobs instead of, just that's what I want.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Cool.
Again, they don't sell that, and of course they have the PvP zone, the Dark Zone. But remember, the Dark Zone, even if we're in a group, I can still turn on all you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go there with Matt.
I don't know. That'll shoot your horse.
That'll shoot your horse out right from underneath you.
That was
He'll shoot
one
you right off
time
you.
accidentally in Red Dead Redemption.
No,
Accidentally turned to
You
me.
killed
and
everybody in the
I
party.
remember that vividly. That was not
It
accidental.
was no accidental. To any
It's
of
funny
that.
how we all remember the same story except for you.
I would never do that. Now, maybe I did it back then, but I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't do that now because you guys would turn around and kill me and take all my loot.
He pulls the trigger and he's like, I just wanted to see what it felt like.
He does still in H1Z1 come up and punch us, doesn't he? All the time.
Dude, no, come on.
Quick
That's
goes at us.
just punching. That's not. I'm not killing you. I just punch you. It's. That's how you say hello in the apocalypse. You punch
If
people in the face.
if I go into the Dark Zone, I'm taking all my good gear off and take a crappy pistol with me.
Right.
Matt can shoot me and take that. I'll be like, that's fine.
I don't know. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was I've watched a lot of videos about the mobs being bullet sponges. Now, some people don't like that. Some people are thinking this is a shooter, and it's more of an RPG. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, they have to get away from the fact that it's not a shooter. And even Ubisoft has said it's an RPG. It plays like Borderlands, where you'll shoot the target multiple times and watch the numbers come off of them. And it just plays like any MMO or any kind of RPG. It's not like Rainbow Six or Black Ops or anything like that.
Headshots, one
Yeah,
shot.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, there's none of that. It's a game built like Destiny. It's built like Borderlands, where the mobs actually have life, and you have to eat it away. It's not just a one shot, one kill.
Yeah.
So,
Which I kind of like about it.
it would be kind of boring if everybody ran around and killed everything in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
pop,
like,
pop, pop,
yeah,
pop.
right.
You're done. And then you expect to get a ton of XP for one shot. I mean, I don't know. This plays more. And then how you gonna do bosses if it's that quick of a kill?
Right.
You just can't do it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm perfectly fine. And Ubisoft keeps coming out saying we are an RPG. We are not a shooter. RPG. This is what it is. RPG.
I'm really excited that it's they're comparing it to Destiny.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted to play Destiny and never got into it, and now I feel like I'm behind the curve. If I join up, it's like I'm so far behind. What's the point? So, getting in on the division early is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I didn't play Destiny either. Did Tim? Did you pre-order or
I did.
you did? Oh,
I did.
So you'll be in the beta too.
I will.
And Opie, you signed up for it, right? The beta.
Yes, I signed up for a beta. Yeah, I
Nice.
haven't.
Nice. So hopefully we'll all get in.
Yeah, this is a new type of game. There's not many like it. Borderlands does it to a certain extent, but still not as widespread as it's not as open world as Destiny or this will be. So this is a new type of genre to the RPG thing. So it'll be kind of cool to see where it goes. And remember, you're getting in for there'll be fast travel once you know the safe houses in each of the districts. You can fast travel between those, which is kind of cool. But it's a whole new look at an RPG. So it looks really good, and it's very pretty. It's,
That's
Well,
what I like about it.
I hope it looks good. They,
Gorgeous.
there was that comparison video of the video they showed at E3 2013 versus the footage from the alpha, I think. And it was a lot different. Some of the interface
Really?
was different. Yeah.
No. I watched it too. I'm surprised that you took that take on it. It was different, but it was a lot less different than most games come out.
Yeah,
No.
I was watching gameplay today of a group doing an attack
thought
on
it
a
still looked
boss in a
beautiful.
mission, and it looks great.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
dumbed down the graphics some, but I still think it's beautiful.
I don't see where it's dumbed down. I don't know.
Well, maybe you need to check that video out to see what he's talking about. But he's talking about like there's less debris in the streets.
Yeah.
There's less.
Really?
They took a lot of the details out of it. Yeah.
I was about to say, because even watching that video the other day, it looked like there's stuff everywhere. Whatever. People fuss about it.
They do.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, it still looks, and it's I was reading
Everybody takes
something
a
on
negative stance on
something on
stuff,
Reddit
so.
or YouTube, some comments or whatever, and somebody said it's crazy that we live in a day and age where this doesn't
Yeah.
look good. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it looks.
Right.
I mean, think about what we had 5 years ago. I mean, it didn't look anything like this. Think about PS1 and the 16-bit stuff before that, 8-bit. So yeah, I mean, it looks great. I mean, it looks really, really
It does.
good. I guess compared only to what they showed a couple of years back, it's not as polished. However, the alpha was on Xbox One.
Yeah,
And,
we're playing on PC.
Yeah, you can't really.
PC Master Race.
Nah.
Is that wrong? Should I not do that on video?
No, we don't. We're not PC master race. We have all the consoles, and we play on all of them. But we do prefer PC, and I am excited to see what it looks like on PC compared to Xbox One because
That may be if you turn the graphics all the way up, you may actually get what we saw in
right.
2013.
And the interface is different too. So you don't have the dial watch anymore. You have more of everything laid on screen, which that's fine. I mean, maybe they just realized that it doesn't work as well, or maybe they felt it was too crowded. Whatever. I mean, it's interface is interface. As long as you can navigate it, no big deal.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I just didn't watch that video, but it's like I think it looks pretty for what it is, and I think all the UI looks really nice.
Yeah.
If people would keep trying to chase and find the one thing they can do to attack a
Right.
game. Every
Nobody's
time.
happy with
I don't
anything.
know,
You
yeah.
can't please
Nobody's happy.
anyone, you know?
He's like, just watch the newest videos and be like, oh my gosh, that looks really nice. That looks like a lot of fun. Now, there is one of the latest videos I did see that the shooting can feel paper thin, meaning that the main gameplay element of the game is not that good. That can ruin this game.
Yeah, it could.
If it's not done well. And it's not as good as Destiny from some of the reviewers I've heard. But what saves it is the environment, the world, and the story that you're on. So that kind of helps fill in where it kind of feels weak on the gunplay.
Right.
But that scares me. It's like if the gunplay's not
Yeah.
good, your main gameplay element is not good, then the game will not be good.
Well, what I'm
Because if I don't
hoping-
feel like I'm shooting the gun or feel like it's there or I feel the weight or the sound or I don't know. It seems weird that they would be weak on that point. But
Well, what I'm hoping is that the gunplay is only part of it, and you can come up with other ways to kill the mobs. Like it's like with Just Cause 3, which I've still been playing. It's really repetitive. You know, you liberate the town, you go and you shoot everything, you make it explode, you liberate a town, you go to the next one. But it's as creative. You can get as creative as you want with it. So you can try
This
to
is not
drive
gonna do
cars
that.
into things. I mean, so maybe with all these gadgets and stuff, maybe you can do different
Yeah, I mean
things.
they've shown grenades and that sort of thing, so there will be other options than just your gun. But
yeah, I mean, there's tactics. I mean, there's other elements and
Right.
skills, just like a Ghost Recon. You
Right.
have all kinds of gadgets in a Tom Clancy game or a Splinter Cell or something. But the main gameplay is gunplay. That is what
Yeah.
you do. And if that doesn't feel right, that will hurt the game.
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's not as bad as it was only one video that I saw that they complained about the gunplay, but that was it. But other than that, I've heard nothing but good reviews about it or good things about the game all the way around.
Yeah,
And they've been really loose with a lot of information lately. So
everything that I've read from commenters, which we all take that with a grain of salt, but everything I've read that was negative are from people who haven't played it. Everything negative I've read are people saying, "Oh, it looks like this," or "It seems like that." I've never read somebody who actually said, "I played this and it wasn't good," or "This wasn't good or bad." But the positive stuff that I've read are from people who've played it. So the only thing I'm worried about is I'm so excited for it. This is probably my number 2 game, anticipated game of the year behind Uncharted. I'm worried that I've built it up so much
whoa,
that it's not
this is
gonna.
your number 2? Where did Overwatch fall?
Ooh, Overwatch.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Overwatch should be your number 2, sir. This should be your number 3.
Okay, fine. This can be number 2.5 behind Overwatch. But I'm worried that regardless that I'm so pumped for it, I'm so excited, and I've built it up that I'm going to be disappointed because it's going to be good, but not as great as I thought. I don't know.
So, other than that, there's a little game that came out this past week, which is on a lot of people's top 40 games list of this year. It's called Dragon's Dogma, and it's a role-playing game. It's interesting take. It's an open world-esque. I don't know how open it is. It's done by Capcom. It is an RPG. And you get to pick these vocations of fighter, strider, mage, warrior, mystic knight, ranger, assassin, sorcerer, all these different things that you can do, and you can select between these and create your classes and use these abilities. And the thing about it, it's not a turn-based action or a turn-based RPG. It's a live-action hack and slash. And you can use your abilities on the fly. I don't know. I've only played for like about 5 or 6 hours, so I haven't gone very far in it. I know Matt has played a little bit of it. I don't know if Tim or Opie has played any of it. Yeah,
I've not played any of it.
So you choose your character there, and you start out in a small village, and blah blah blah, and a big dragon appears. Of course, it's got dragons. It's in the title, and does some crap, and dragon steals your heart.
No, that's an
Cuts you open.
Evangelion, Opie. That's not a dragon.
Okay, so
He cuts you open and takes your heart, and he tells you you are now arisen, and that if you want your heart back, to come find him and fight him. But you are now they're called arisen in the game, but you have this giant scar on your chest, and you don't have a beating heart. And your job is to go through the game and I'm guessing get to the dragon and kill him and get your heart back. Along the way, you get to bring people into your party. Are they called pawns?
Pawns.
Pawns. So there's these group of people who are from a different realm that you can bring into the game, and they fight by your side, and you can choose which ones you want to bring in. And you get one that's totally dedicated to you that you get to create, and that is your one pawn that's always with you. The other two people in your party can switch out at any time, but they're pawns as well. And these can be casters, fighters, warriors, whatever, archers, anything like that. And they will act on their own. You do not have to have the preset abilities for them. There are action keys to have them do specific stuff, but you can let them go out and fight on their own. And they'll help you out in battle. They'll heal you during battle, which is really nice. And you don't have to worry about them so much, which is really cool, which Dragon Age, I think, never got the big grasp of. And yeah, you have your little party. You get to switch these pawns out whenever you want to bring new ones on, or try to change the dynamic of your party for a specific fight you're about to have, or anything like that. And you're traveling through this world, trying to find this dragon fight, and trying to find the answers for beginning and arisen. As you come out of town, you have gathering abilities. You want to go to vendors and buy gear. There's a crafting aspect to it all the way through. I have not made it further than that. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that open up the world even more. I have just made it to the major city in the game.
I'm not even there yet. I'm only 3 hours in.
It feels really good. I really like the combat. There were times when I was fighting, and my fighter guy would grab somebody. He's like, "I've got him, take him out."
Yeah.
And then I'd turn and I'd go and cut him up, and I'd drop that guy real quick. Or like on the fly, because I have a secondary ability, which is my bow that I bring out. I'd do my dash with my dagger and turn and bring my bow out and do a triad shot, and then come and dash straight through him again with my dagger and do it just real fast. Just pop right through.
360 no scope.
Oh, yeah, totally, man. I was totally YOLO spot.
Yeah, then he got wrecked.
And so you can do this really quickly. So the combat is very quick, and the controls are easy to pick up. And I was using a controller. I wasn't even using the keyboard.
Yeah, I use a controller. It's easier.
Yeah. And
This
like
is
I
one
said,
game that's easier with a controller.
Yeah, it's super responsive, very fast, so you can do your abilities on the fly as quick as you want to. Combat feels good. You're jumped by groups of people, so you have to learn to fight through that, or packs of wolves you have to fight through. It's not just like one target you're fighting every time.
One thing that let's not forget to mention is one of the unique things about this game is it's single player, but there is a slight social aspect to it in that the pawn that you create, other players can use.
Right. So when I go into the realm to pick my pawns, those pawns that are in there are created by other players.
Right.
And I can take 2 of those to go with me. Now, they're fighting in my world, or they're fighting in his world. Anything that they gather,
Yeah, because they gather on their own. They gather stuff on their own.
Back to their player on their end.
Yeah.
That's an awesome aspect.
It's kind of neat. Now, Dan, let me ask you a question. Do you have a pawn named Daros?
I do.
Who's a big
yes,
guy?
That's my fighter.
He's in my group right now.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
So that's what
awesome.
makes that's what's unique about this game is it's totally single player. Me and Dan cannot play together, but I'm using his guy.
Dude, you have to tell me who your guy is so I can put him in my party. Now,
I have a mage woman. She's blonde.
Oh,
She's got and
Go on.
and you can set it to where you can only allow your pawns to be available to friends or anybody.
Right, yeah.
And I set mine just to be available to friends because I don't want people using my stuff. There's only certain people I trust with my
Women.
My
right.
lady folk.
But yeah, I got to the place today where I created my pawn and had to choose a couple more, and there was a big dude in there. There weren't many because I think I have it set to friends only, so I don't know what it is.
Well, they only bring in like 8 or 10.
Okay, and I saw a big guy named Daros, and I'm like, damn, there's only one guy. There's only one guy I know whose name is thing's Daros. Well, then what's your main player's name?
It's Chick Shador.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw this big dude named Daros, and I'm like, I'm going to take him. I got a good feeling about this guy. And he's level 11. So it kind of sucks, though, because I go in, and he's in my party, and he kills everything before I can do really anything. I'm like, oh, it's just like playing with fucking Dan, you know?
He's already killed.
Yeah, like, Dan's not even here, and he's already ruining my game, you know?
He's got a really deep voice to it. He almost
Yeah, he
sounds
does.
like a big idiot.
Yeah.
That's what
He sounds like, he sounds like Andre the Giant's character from Princess Bride.
Yes, there you go.
That's exactly who he sounds like.
Awesome.
But I'm having a lot of fun with it too. I didn't get. It took me a little bit to get into it, but once I got, I'd say I really got into it probably yesterday and today when I first got out of the first town and got a pawn to walk along with me and doing some stuff.
When you get to combat, I think that's what sold it for me. Combat's really fluid and really good.
It's not a
Did you
new
find
game.
that secret cave between the first two towns?
No.
There's
I mean,
a lot of in there.
It's not new. It's not a new game though, because wasn't it released for like the 360 and the PS3 in 2012 or something? But the PC port is new.
Yes, the PC port is brand new. I'm
so-
sorry, yes. I'm looking at the freaking wiki right in front of me. It has release dates right here. It was all released back in 1998. And,
This was first release on the Nintendo Entertainment System. But yeah, so we're both having fun with it. It's definitely one you should check out. I think it's $25 or $30. I got it on Green Man Gaming for 24. There was a 20% off thing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's something easy that you can pick up for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and play, and then put back down, or you can play it for hours. And so we recommend it completely. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. It is.
I'm gonna keep playing with Daros and see if he could ruin my game some more.
I'm going to get your little lady in my party, and I'm going to hit on her the whole time with my female
Whoa.
character. Yeah,
I'll get back in the game, and she'll be like, "So, where you been? Yeah, whose dagger is that, huh? Whose dagger?
Where'd you get that dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that oil? Huh?
Don't worry, guys. We'll do some streaming after dark. That's good. Super hot.
Well, that's it for
Anyways,
this
I
week,
think-
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. One thing real quick before we sign off, don't forget, on Saturday, February 20th, we are doing the 24-hour Extra Life gaming for charity. We'll be live streaming for 24 hours on twitch.tv/nerdpunch. This charity is benefiting Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Children's.
So tell everybody you can, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on the 20th of February. It's a Saturday. Until 9 a.m. Eastern on Sunday, that next day.
Come by, give $1, give 25 cents, give whatever you
Whatever
can.
you can. We're going to have giveaways. We'll be playing all different kinds of games, RPGs and shooters and fun games and who
Other
knows
games
what.
and
Other
Rocket
types
League.
of games. Rocket
We'll play
League.
Rocket League and win at the soccers.
Brawlhalla.
Which is great for me because
Brawlhalla.
I'm a big soccer fan.
Huge
But But yeah, so the February 20th, Extra Life, 24-hour stream, gaming for charity. Come by and watch it. Also, in addition to Twitch, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, both of those @/nerdpunch. You can also check out nerdpunch.com, where we just post random stuff we find online. And there's our schedule is there as well. We'll be updating that soon because there's a lot of TV shows coming back. We're going to start doing videos for those again. We've got some other ideas for some gaming videos if you're into that, so check that out. I think that's it, guys. I think I covered everything. Oh, at
Come check us out. It's gonna be
nerdpunch@gmail.com.
super awesome.
Yeah, we got cool stuff going on. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right,
All right.
we're gone.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys.